Relieved emergency workers in Dagupan City plead for their salaries. A new illness carried by mosquitoes strikes Pangasinan. And the youth of Pangasinan to fortify illegal drug campaign in the province. I'm EJ Dangla. Good evening. Emergency workers of the previous Dagupan City administration who have been removed from their jobs are now running after their salaries. Mayan Garcia reports.
Some 800 emergency workers, including the employees of Public Order and Safety Office or POSO of the previous administration, are pleading with Mayor Belen Fernandez to give them their salaries for the month of June. A previous report has stated that the new administration relieved the workers. The report has further said that the budget of the city government of Dagupan was not enough to pay them. These former emergency workers are now taking their complaints to social networking sites. Some cannot help but get angry because of the long delay. They are, however, hopeful that they will eventually receive the payment they deserve. Mayan Garcia, Pangasinan Watch.
Mosquitoes now inflict another illness that is related to dengue. More of that in my report.
A new illness brought by dengue-carrying mosquitoes has reached Pangasinan. The new ailment, called chikungunya, is carried by Aedes aegypti, an indoor morning-biting mosquito, and Aedes albopictus, an outdoor evening biting mosquito. The symptoms are the same: fever, rashes, and nausea. Chikungunya, however, does not have a hemorrhagic stage unlike dengue. Provincial Health Officer Dr. Ana Maria Teresa de Guzman said that chikungunya is milder than dengue.
Kasi ang dengue po, ang sinasabi nga natin, meron po siyang pagbagsak ng platelet which later on magre-resulta sa pagdudugo ng iyong tiyan at or ng iyong mga ngipin and nosebleed or gums, no? At ito po ay magkakos po ng hemorrhagic shock, no, sa pasyente. Though parehas po sila na may lagnat, nauseated and vomiting, ang chikungunya ay masakit na masakit po ang kanyang kasukasuan o yung kanyang mga joint pains. Pero wala po siyang hemorrhagic stage.
She assured that chikungunya is not a contagious ailment.
Kung wala po yung lamok na Aedes aegypti at Aedes albopictus, kasi siya po yung nagto-transfer o siya po yung carrier o siya yung vector na sinasabi natin. Kailangan natin yung lamok na yon para po mailipat natin yung sakit sa ibang tao.
Only one case of chikungunya so far has been confirmed by the Provincial Health Office. Dr. de Guzman advises that when high fever persists for 2 days, the patient must be brought to the nearest health center or hospital. Doctors will then conduct proper assessment and diagnostic tests. She adds that massive cleanup drives can help prevent the spread of chikungunya and dengue.
Walang breeding places, malinis ang gutters ng ating houses, wala hong vases na hindi napapalitan yung water, na may mga kiti-kiti. Kailangan po tayo po ay yung mga tapalan, the water receptacle, kailangan siya ay covered. Kung umulan ngayon, lahat po dapat ng mga like the bamboo, yung pwedeng mapaglagyan ng tubig na pagpupugadan or pag-iitnugan itong lamok. Kailangan po talaga natin linisin yung lahat.
EJ Dangla, Pangasinan Watch.
The youth of Pangasinan join hands in battling the spread of illegal drugs use in the province. Louis de la Vega reports.
The youth of Pangasinan glimmered in hope as over 1,000 light candles incandesced with Michael Jackson's We Are the World in the darkened Narciso Ramos Sports and Civic Center last January 26 to tackle and evoke openness towards the aggravation of drug use among the young generation. The provincial scholars enrolled at the 9 campuses of the Pangasinan State University signed a covenant of commitment during the launch of Kabataan ng Pangasinan, Kapit Bisig Laban sa Droga at Para sa Kalikasan, attesting their whole support to get involved in promoting Governor Amado Espino Jr.'s programs that redound to the betterment of the province and join the fight against serious threats to society, particularly illegal drugs. Earlier during the launch, a resource person from the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency or PDEA briefed the state scholars on the many ill effects of using dangerous drugs which at times resulted in the commission of crimes and among users in suicide.
Alam naman natin na under 18 years old, sabi nila, ligtas pa ang mga kabataan natin. Pero sa totoo lang po, meron na po kaming dalawa sa mga nahuhuli namin na under 18 years old na nasisintensyahan. At ang kaso po nila ay Section 5, which is yung pagbebenta ng illegal na droga.
It was pointed out further that the campaign requires the involvement of all segments of society, but more particularly the youth who have been known to be most vulnerable to experiment in taking and banned drugs.
Ang ginagawa po ngayon ng PDEA is ito, pinag-ito yung pag-imbita nila sa amin para magsalita, lecture sa mga kabataan. Ito po ay malaking bagay sa amin since the local government dito sa ating probinsya, Pangasinan, ay tumutulong po sa atin sa paglaban sa illegal na droga.
Governor Espino, on the other hand, expressed his confidence in the provincial government's scholars to lead other young people in the province in the concerted campaign to make Pangasinan drug-free. And being the principal author of the Dangerous Drugs Act when he was a member of the House of Representatives, he aims not to trivialize the case because it is a serious matter.
So magkakalikan yung mga concepts. Pero uunahin ko yung sabi ko nga, you should not trivialize it. Seryosong trabaho to eh. Hindi pwede yung nasa daan, nakikita nyo siguro, orang naman nilalagay na slogan sa trucks, di ba? Sa mga highways, di ba nakikita nyo yan, ang dami nakalagay dyan eh. Pero makikita mo, pagdating mo dun, may nagdudurog dun sa body, di ba, sa truck guy.
As a parallel advocacy, the state scholars also got briefed on the necessity to save the environment. Louis de la Vega, Pangasinan Watch.
Local entrepreneurs in Pangasinan will soon see a boost in their businesses as the province commits to globalizing the one town, one product through Google. Here's my report.
The world will now know more about Pangasinan and its products. On Monday, tourism officers and other local government officials in Pangasinan have gathered at the Pangasinan Development Training Center in Lingayen for the new initiative of the provincial government, the Pangasinan OTOP Goes Google. The event's aim is to promote products made in the province and to make it easier to search for them on Google, the world's leading search engine. OTOP stands for One Town, One Product, recognizing each town's specialty. Soon, tourists will find out more of these on Google. Some local entrepreneurs were also present to know more about this technology. Trade specialist Natalia Dalaten from the Department of Trade and Industry says that local government units have a great role to perform in promoting their town's products. Provincial Tourism Officer Maria Luisa Elduayan imparts on the participants how OTOP can boost a town's tourism potential. Vanj Padilla, the manager of Google Business Group Dagupan, co-presenter of the event, discusses how women entrepreneurs will dominate the World Wide Web in the years to come. Speakers from Google Southeast Asia, Eileen Apollo de Jesus and Shell Gray, discussed how to go global with Google and the empowerment of women, respectively. Entrepreneurs will surely get a boost in their confidence in their businesses as J.R. Padilla discloses how Google tools can help them. The latter part of the program was given to local entrepreneurs who have shared their success stories. Entrepreneurs who are about to go global. EJ Dangla, Pangasinan Watch.
HP Philippines gives a sneak preview of what Business Redefined is all about. Louis de la Vega reports.
HP Philippines gives a sneak preview of what Business Redefined is all about as they launch the fastest desktop cloud computing device and notebook series, two of the leading-edge innovations. At the Linox Hotel Banquet and the conference room, HP Philippines staged PC Cartel Computer Sales, an update event celebrating the successful fusion between HP's two core business divisions, personal computers and thin clients. Led by owner Gilbert Bencito, PC Cartel became an avenue for HP to recognize the active participation of its business partners in strengthening the company's presence and market stronghold in northern Luzon, particularly in Pangasinan. Invited during the event were LGUs from the different municipalities of the Royal Province, students, entrepreneurs, company owners, netizens, and welcomed media. Michelle Juliano, the resource speaker from the Business PC Department of HP Philippines, confers the advantage of the mechanism as it allows users to safeguard their information at the fullest while enjoying its innovative specifications. The launch also announced the availability of the ElitePad and EliteBook series in the commercial market. Powered by Microsoft Windows 8 and running on Intel processor, both strings of highly compacted device have the latest in HP technology made for business and professionals. Coinciding with the event was the distribution of prizes and swags. Luis de la Vega, Pangasinan Watch.
2 minors died after getting hit by lightning on Tuesday in Santa Maria, Pangasinan. The victims were identified as Rainier, 14 years old, and Jericho, 8 years old, both residents of Sitio Bunlag, Barangay Bantog of the said municipality. According to the report, the victims were about to go somewhere when heavy rain started to pour and extreme lightning started to occur and hit them subsequently. The victims were sent to the hospital but were declared dead on arrival. And that was today's latest news and information in the province of Pangasinan. I'm EJ Dangla, and this is Pangasinan Watch of Talk TV Global, broadcasting from Pangasinan to the world.